Hi, just a quick warning before the video starts. It focuses every 5 seconds, so sorry about that. Here's some clips that I posted on Snapchat today explaining it more. Okay. So I'm starting to edit the video I've been talking about the last couple days, and it's so annoying because it's focusing every 5 seconds in the video, and I'm so mad at myself because I could have checked it literally right after I recorded it and re-recorded it in that moment, but I can't do it now because, like, I recorded it the night after the concert, and I'm pretty happy with the video. Like, of course I'm rambling because it's me. Of course I'm gonna ramble. That's just how I am. I'm rambling right now. But, so, I lost my point. Wow. So, I don't want to re-record it now because it was literally the night after the concert. I'm happy with the video. But people aren't gonna want to watch the video if it's focusing every 5 seconds because no one wants to watch my videos anyway. But, like, I don't know what to do because it's for me, it's my memories. I shouldn't focus on if the views, if people like it or not. So it's like, I still want to. So, since I'm not going to be focusing on the views and if people like it or not, the next problem is it annoys me that it focuses every 5 seconds. So it's like, but I still want to upload it because it's my memories, it's my experience at the concert. I recorded it literally the night after the concert. You can hear, like, how rough my voice is. Like, it still kind of is rough. I'm just kind of, like, projecting my voice a little bit like I was in the video. But yeah, I'm still gonna upload it. So if you do watch it later, just be warned it focuses every 5 seconds and don't yell at me for it. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hi guys, my name is Abby, and this video is gonna be me talking about my experience at the 5 Seconds Summer Meet You There tour in Seattle. Okay, so let me just address something. 2 of my cats are in here with me. Tony's right here and Coco's down there. They're probably gonna make noises considering Coco just started eating. So I'm sorry about that. And also, I was just at the concert yesterday, so my throat hurts. And I'm not sick. It's because I was singing along super loud and screaming every chance I could get the entire concert. So, sorry if I'm not talking loud enough or my voice cracks or I just sound different because, yeah, kinda rough. Okay, so I bought makeup. I bought mascara a week before the show, and it looks exactly like the mascara I use, but the only difference is a little bit of color on the front packaging, and the back says washable instead of waterproof. I didn't do my makeup at all until the day of the show, so of course I didn't notice. I go to do my makeup that day, and that's when I noticed, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do? So I do my makeup anyway, and then I go to tell my dad about it, and then he's like, well, do you want to stop and get the right mascara on the way? And I was like, yeah. So then we went to Walmart because I get cheap makeup. I only do my eye makeup. You guys know that already. So I bought waterproof mascara, and I had Q-tips, toilet paper, and a cup of water to take the mascara off while he was driving, which is not safe. Don't ever put pointing objects near your eyes when you're driving. We stopped at a rest stop, and I completely, I redid my mascara, but I put on more eyeliner and eyeshadow as well, so it seems like I redid my makeup completely. So that ended up being okay. So we get to Seattle, and it is raining, and we don't have any umbrellas. That's not the first problem, but I said it first. Oh, hi, Coco. I got a soundcheck ticket, but then I bought my dad a normal ticket because since he was driving me, I wanted him to be in there with me and everything. So when I bought his ticket, I bought parking for a parking garage not too far from the venue. But of course, they didn't give that to us until he could get his tickets. So we spent 2 hours looking for a different place to park, so I paid $8 to park just on the road. And then finally, when we realized it's getting too late, there's already tons of people in line, we should go get in line, to where I just paid $27 to park for 24 hours in a big lot. Not a big lot, but not a parking garage and on the road. So we finally did that, and so we get in line for sound check, but I'm like, wait, how do we get Dad's ticket? Because 2 years ago, they had his ticket with my ticket, but I was like, this is a completely different venue. It's technically a different city. So, like, what's gonna happen? So then Dad goes over to the box office with my ID, and they don't know what he's talking about. So then he has me go over, and then they're like, they don't know what to do. They can't print it out. They said it's gonna be with my ticket. And then so I go back, we wait in line. It is raining. So, of course, I'm wearing a sweater with umbrellas all over it, but don't have an actual umbrella. So that irony, whatever you'd call it, that was great. So I put my hair up in a bun and then put my hood over, and it got soaked. Like, it was raining. And it was cold. Like, the rain would light up a little bit, but then the wind would go. The wind would go away, and then it would start raining harder. Like, it was cold. But, so finally, they're starting to let us, it's like, here's the venue, here's a road. Here's the venue, general admission line, here's the road, sound check line. So it's like, they let groups of people across the street go into the venue. So finally, they let us cross the street, and then I was like undercover. I was under a cover, so I could take my hood off, let my hair down. My hair was not as wet as like some people's, but it was still pretty wet from the rain. And then we go, I ask the guy that's standing there, like, hey, the box office said my dad's ticket would be with mine. He's not in sound check. Can he still go in the first place with me? He's like, yeah. And then he didn't say anything different about that. I know he probably doesn't work with the tickets, but, like, it didn't sound, like, crazy. So, I don't know. And then, so we get in there, and we're like, they only had my ticket. The box office said my dad's ticket would be here, and then that was a whole ordeal, because I guess the guy in the box office was, like, annoying the woman running it, like, all day long, like, with other stuff like that. And so it's like, it wasn't there, and it wasn't supposed to be there at all, and I don't know. So then I was starting to kind of freak out. I was like, what's gonna happen? What's going on? I can't leave now because I had my stuff. I couldn't go back out. I didn't know what to do. So then I gave my dad my ID and was just like, just go back to the box office, tell him that, and try to get your ticket. Tell him that I gave you my permission to hold my ID. I'm in sound check and I can't come out, and to give the ticket. So then I go inside. They tell me, the guy who scanned my ticket then said, go upstairs, they'll tell you where to go. So I go upstairs, the guy tells me to sit down in line and then just wait. So then I was like, it was probably about 4 o'clock about this time, I think. I don't remember. But so there was a lot of time to sit and wait. So yeah, so I call my dad and I'm like, have you figured it out? And he was waiting in line. And then he calls me and says that he got it figured out and they gave him his ticket. So that made me feel so much better. So then I was just waiting. And the girl in line in front of me and the girls in line behind me were both, like, really nice. And I had conversations with both of them. Not long, because I'm awkward, but I still talked to both of them. Well, both groups of them. 3 people. And yeah, so we just waited in line, and then we go in for sound check, and I've been to 2 sound checks now, and I was on Callum's side for both of them, which I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Ashton sat next to Callum on his side of the stage, and so I was pretty close to the stage, and they kept on looking in my general direction, so I'm just gonna say they're looking at me, because it really felt like they were. and it was so cool. And Callum was wearing a green hoodie, and I kept on like just like looking at him, like staring, and I'm just like, I'm in the same room as them. And they played 2 songs and they answered questions, which is like that for every sound check. I don't know why I needed to specify that. But yeah, so when they walked out, Ashton was like running around the stage saying like, let's start a mosh pit, and like he was like really energetic and stuff. And then he said that and then at one point he said he was feeling a little bit depressed, and everyone like awed, but then he's like, he said something about jokes, and then he's like, so that's good for you guys. But like he was really energetic. It's not like he was sitting there depressed. He was the one talking the most, and he was, yeah, but it was cool. And I think I'll do a separate video talking about what happened at soundcheck. It's funny. So at one point, I forgot what question it was during. I don't know if it was the writer's block one or the Broadway play. I don't remember what question it was for, but they completely like got off track and was talking about Luke shaving and leaving a mustache on for like a half hour. And then Michael said if he did that, he'd be put on some type of offenders list. I can't really remember it now. Of course, once I stop the video, I'll remember everything. Ashton said that he knows the second he wakes up if he can write a good song or not. Okay, I need to like sit down and write down everything, because it's like I remember like pretty much everything, but it's like I don't know how to word it. I don't know how to, so I just need to have it written down to look at it. But I remember one of the questions was what song would they want to be turned into a Broadway play, musical. I can't speak. I don't know what words to speak. And then Luke said like the full Sounds Good Feels Good album, and then that turned off. And then he sang a little part of one of the songs, and then they didn't, I don't know, but then Ashton said that they did write a song for an actual play that John Feldman produced, made, whatever, I don't know, which was cool because I haven't heard about that before. I don't know if people have, but if they did, I just wasn't on Twitter that day or something. I don't know. But yeah, soundcheck was really cool. So then we had to go single file each row out, and they told us to go back in line the way you were. They said, remember the people in front of you and behind you, and remember your spot, and go back to it. But no one listened to that. I went in line for merch. I bought this shirt. It has a Youngblood album cover. It says Meet You There tour, and then it has the tour dates on the back. It's pretty cool. And then I also got the poster for Seattle, which is cool. But I didn't get the bag at first. I was like, what am I gonna do? Because I didn't know there were bags, but then I saw everyone's bags, so then I went back up and I got it. I'm so glad I did, because I folded my sweater up and put it in there too, because the concert was like really sweaty. I had no idea where the like main bathrooms were, so I went in the family accessible bathroom, like right there. The lock didn't work, and someone opened the door on me, and that was really awkward. In the bathroom, someone opening the door on you. And it's like I said, hang on a second, but they didn't hear me, I guess. I don't know. It was pretty loud in there. But so that was kind of awkward, but it was fine. And then the next part, they opened all the doors at once and let everyone in. So, like, I wasn't at the same spot as we were in soundcheck, which the line was supposed to be for. So that made me mad, and then I was already annoyed, and then on top of it, 3 really tall girls were right in front of me. So I was pretty annoyed during the aces and everything, because I've never really checked them out. I was going to, but just, life got in the way. I don't know why I'm holding this. This was the wallet I bought yesterday because I didn't want to take my big wallet in there. So it's like I could look that way and see the singer and one of the girls, and then I look that way. I didn't see the drummer for like the whole entire thing. So it's like I didn't know what to do, and then everyone was like starting to push. There's already people that needed to be taken out before 5 Sauce even came on, and it was just kind of a mess. So then at one point I called my dad. I'm like, I could not see anything. I don't know what to do, and he wanted me to go back where he was because he could see the stage perfectly. And I almost did, but then I was like, just give me a second, I'll call you back, because we were waiting for 5 Sauce to come on. And then so I asked, one of the girls in front of me was like, I'm gonna go sit back, take a break. And then she was like looking around, and then she didn't move. So then I tapped on her shoulder and asked her, I was like, are you gonna leave? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, I was gonna ask you for your spot because I couldn't see anything. And she said sorry, and I was like, I'm not, whatever, I'm annoyed just because I couldn't see. I'm not annoyed because you're not moving. I didn't say that, but I hope that's what it felt like. I don't want everyone to think I'm just some rude person. So then the girl next to me was also pretty tall, so I was like, hey, can you see over these also pretty tall girls? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, do you think we could switch spots? And she said, yeah. She was really nice, but we are so crowded in, we couldn't. And I was able to move in front of me a little bit in a window, but she couldn't. So I was like, okay, fine, it's fine. So I almost went back where my dad was, but I was like, it's fine. And then when 5 Sauce came on, the 3 girls in front of me like got pushed to the side or something because they weren't in front of me anymore. So I could see like all of them pretty clearly. I was still kind of annoyed because I wasn't in my same spot as soundcheck, which was like closer, but like I was still pretty close. This is the closest I've ever seen them. This is my 3rd time seeing them live, and I've gotten closer each time. But this was the first time on the floor in a general admission 5 Sauce show. So there's still some people in front of me, but like if I like moved a tiny bit or like went on my tiptoes, I could see them. And I was recording, so I like would put my camera up really high if someone was like in my way. So I'm so glad I didn't go back because I actually had really fun. But within the first, like, the second song, I was, like, people were pushing a lot, so I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but then I just, like, this is my 8th concert, and most of them were general admission, like, Warped Tours, so it's like, I just was like, just remember what you did in the past, put your feet on the floor, and just, like, be sturdy, and I ended up being fine. So I was like singing as loud as I could, screaming as loud as I could. Sometimes I'd wait for it to get silent, and then I'd start the screams, which I did that at Sounds Like Feels Live too. It's cool when you start screaming and then everyone else around you follows. It's a kind of cool feeling at a concert. I also there wasn't very many times within the hour and a half that I wasn't silent, and that's why my throat like hurts right now, and it's kind of hurting to talk. But I'm trying to talk loud for the sake of the video because I don't have any fancy microphones or anything. But yeah, so this was a really cool concert. Like, they always put on a good show, but it gets better each year. Like, I went to Rock Out With Socks Out, Sounds Like Feels Live, and Now Meet You There, and it's gotten better each time. Oh yeah, it was cool. Like, the spots where it's like they'd have everyone sing along, and it would be like just you. We sounded like a choir at some points. Like, it sounded nice. So, I don't know if it's, like, not good to post live concert videos anymore. I don't know what the deal with of people getting copyright striked. I have my footage from Rock Other Socks out on my channel. I recorded Sense I Feels Live, but I only have half of it because I recorded on 2 devices that year, and one of them I can't turn on, stuck in recovery mode, so I just never uploaded it. But I want to try to upload this because it's really cool. There's a lot of times where it's like shaky or I have to put my arm down, but like it's still, I recorded the whole thing. I recorded it, like I would record for 30 minutes and I'd stop it and start another video, so it's like I maybe missed 3 seconds of the concert. Like, yeah. Yeah, and it's like before the concert I deleted 7,500 items from my camera roll, and like I deleted every single app I have to have as much room, and I made sure my phone was at 100% when we left, and then when we got to Seattle I charged it in the car until it was at 100% again. I only used it to like 95 though, and then after sound check I had my portable charger and it was at like 80 and I charged it up to 100. And then after the show, an hour and a half almost, my phone was only at 55%, which was good. I got it all on one phone this year. And like I said, I've been to 8 concerts now, and that's never really happened, so good phone. But right as I say good phone, from after sound check till way after the concert, my phone, my lock button would not work, and it was on the entire time, which I was starting to like be scared. And then I was like, it wouldn't let me screenshot, it wouldn't let me like lock it, it would let me turn it off, but my phone's been weird like that since before the concert. I don't know, so I don't think that's what was happening. I think my phone was just being weird. But so then I went to text someone. I was like, my power button's not working. And then before I sent the text, I tried again, tried to screenshot like 4 times, and then it finally worked, and then it locked. So I was like, oh, so I just have to almost tell someone, and my phone realizes and fixes itself. Okay, I came pretty close to catching something that might go through in the crowd, but it was like 2 rows in front of me, and I'm kind of sad because I didn't get it, but like I've been to 8 concerts and I've never caught anything from the crowd, so I'm just like not counting on it anymore. If it happens, it happens, but whatever. When I oh yeah, but the concert was just so cool because everyone's singing along and screaming and just being there and seeing them, and I was in the same room as them again, and it was just really cool. I've already posted some clips on my Twitter and Instagram, but I'm gonna post more on Twitter and Instagram and maybe post the whole thing on YouTube, see how that goes. If I get whatever for it, if someone says it's not supposed to be on there, I'll have to take it down to make sure my YouTube is all good, because I don't want to have to get like in trouble for it. But I have 2 We the Kings concerts and 1 Five Sauce concert on my YouTube channel, so I think it'll be fine. It's just recorded for memories, for people that were supposed to go to that show but couldn't and can see what they missed, for people that went to the show and just remember, and it's for me, like, to look back, because I look back at concerts I went to like 6 years ago and I'm like, oh yeah, I was there, that was fun. So like I recorded it for me to look back in 6 years. I don't know why I used 6 years, but 6 years ago was my first concert, so that's why. I just answered, I don't know why, I know, whatever. But so for me to look back in like 5 years and be like, oh yeah, that was what happened at Meet You There. So yeah, I'm gonna try to upload it. Okay, so at Walmart I bought new mascara, and I also bought this, and I bought a bottle of Sprite. Now I barely drank it on the way there. I kept it in my car, and after the concert it was like a lifesaver, because you know when you're singing and screaming for an hour and a half and you're so sweaty and your feet hurt and your legs hurt and your throat already hurts. You want something to drink, and it wasn't even warm. Like, it wasn't cold, but it wasn't like warm. So like I chugged that bottle of Sprite, so that felt nice. I had this little thing. Nothing's in it anymore because I put everything in my main wallet again. But it's actually a pretty nice little wallet. So it's going to be my concert wallet now. Oh, there's Coco making noises again. So I'm just going to go through this a little bit. This is the Soundcheck VIP lanyard. It has the Youngblood picture on it. It says VIP, it says 5sauce.com, stuff like that. And the lanyard just says 5sauce all over it. I save literally every little thing from concerts. So, yeah. Here's the wristband they gave you for a sound check. Here's my ticket. This is the parking thing. I'm not showing the front of it because it has information on it, but yeah, I'm saving this. This is the envelope that my ticket came in. I'm also not showing the front of it because it has information on it, but I'm just showing it because my ticket's not even in it. I'm just saving every little thing. Oh, bless you, Tony boy. This was my question I was gonna say during soundtrack, and I'm pretty annoyed because the lady's like, if you have like 4 questions, have them all on a piece of paper. I'll look at them all. I'll tell you which one's the best. Just don't show me a phone. Now, I had 3 questions written down, but I only picked the one I thought was the best because I thought you could only have one. And I only brought the one in with me. The other 2 were in my car. So I was pretty annoyed at that. No one had a pen passing around, so I couldn't write the other 2 on this. But yeah, I didn't get to ask a question. 2 years ago, I was this close to asking a question, but they cut it short. Yeah, I'm still kind of... I have feelings about that still. Still. Okay, so this is the last thing they gave you for soundcheck, which is weird because some people got it and some people didn't. Literally, a girl in line next to me was like,
I didn't get one. Why did some people get them? I was looking, it told me online that I'm not eligible for it, so I don't know.
But it's this. And it has, like, their signatures, and it looks like actual signatures. And that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put that up on the wall soon. As you can tell, that's my Sense I Feels Live wall. And my Rock Out Socks Up pictures are on that wall. Can't see them here, but no. I'm just gonna roll this back up. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, so there's that. And then, oh, I guess my dad's ticket is in this bag. I was like, why is there a ticket? Yeah, seriously. We tried to figure out if we could get the parking thing beforehand. But, of course, they didn't know how to do that. And so they gave the parking thing afterwards. And it's like, eh. And then, here's his ticket. And, of course, I'm saving that too. Because you know me. Sentimental about concerts. Come on. Okay, so this is the poster that I bought. A little more expensive than I hoped for, but you know, concerts. So this is the poster for Seattle. It's so cool. So it's 5sauce, Seattle, Washington, Paramount Theater, October 5th, 2018. Artwork by Andy, however you say his last name. Deluca, I think? I don't know. But yeah, this is really cool. I should have almost put it under something hard to like flatten it before we put it on the wall, but I don't know where to put it. We have so many cats in this house, I'm just gonna roll it back up. Like, you buy posters rolled up. Like, that poster was rolled up. So, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. This. Please don't break on me. Okay. I don't know if that's how tight it was, but that's how tight it is now. Maybe not. Okay, let's loosen it one, please. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Did that really help? Okay, I'm just gonna take it off and redo it. You guys like watching me struggle? Okay. I'm struggling. Okay. I'm gonna do 3 that time. Okay. I'm gonna put all of this stuff back in the memory bag. My stuff from the other Five Sauce concerts aren't even in a bag, they're just in the drawer. Okay. And then, like I said, I bought this shirt. And then it has the dates on the back. I don't know how camera setups, I don't know if you can see that clearly or not, but we'll figure out. So, at the concert, this is the shirt I got at Sounds Like Feels Like. And this is the shirt I wore to the concert last night. So, I'm guessing with this pattern, the next concert I'll wear this shirt. My Rock Early Socks Out shirt's hanging up right there. But yeah. This is just a kind of like a vlog. It's not really a vlog, but it's me talking to a camera. So it's like a vlog. I don't know what to call it. A sit-down video. Me talking about my experience at the Meet You There tour. I ramble a lot, and it kind of hurts to talk right now. So I'm gonna try to end this now. This isn't the last video about it, because knowing me and my motivation for YouTube and how much I like this band and this concert was amazing, I'm gonna upload as many videos about it as I can, so hopefully you guys don't get annoyed at that. I'm also gonna start trying to post normal videos too. I had to private a lot of my videos a couple months ago, so it seems like I haven't posted in a couple of years, but I have. They're just private. I didn't want to private them, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, so I want to start posting regularly again. So if you like videos like this or other type of videos that I've done in the past or new videos, you can give me suggestions. I would love to listen to suggestions. Let me know in the comments down below if you like the video. Please give it a like. Please subscribe. Gotta say all that YouTube stuff, right? But yeah, this concert was amazing, and I want to thank Five Sauce for always putting on amazing shows. If you watched this far, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Okay, so that was the video. I just went through and I edited it. It took me longer than I expected it to take. But, of course, I talk a lot, and I say lots of ums and thens. So, what was I gonna say? I lost my point. Like, I cut a lot of those out, and there's still a lot left in, so I'm sorry about that if you actually watched the whole thing. So I just wanted to say one thing. When I'm talking in the video about how my feet hurt and my legs hurt and everything, it sounds like I'm like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like how I make it sound normally. Like, every single time after I go to a concert, if my throat hurts and I'm sore, it means I had a good time. Like, my legs are still sore and my throat is still kind of, like, rough. And I wouldn't take it back. Like, I had so much fun at the concert. The concert was so amazing. So, yeah, I just wanted to clarify. It doesn't sound like how I normally make it sound in the video. But yeah, so that was the video. If you're still watching, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.
If you want to see more of this, then you can hit like and subscribe down the bottom.
Comment in the section below.
Wow.
Let me know.
If you think that Callum's awesome, please give this video a thumbs up down here. Thanks.
If you think